Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speakeasy FM.
Hi, we are so happy you're here today.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Ian, and on this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
The kind of English you actually need, not just grammar rules, real conversations.
If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps us.
Thank you so much. Okay, Ian, I heard something exciting about your week.
You did? I'm flying to Tokyo on Friday.
Tokyo! That's amazing! Are you ready?
Sort of. My bag is packed, my playlist is ready, my snacks are extremely ready.
How many snacks did you pack?
A reasonable amount. 3 bags of chips, some gummy bears, and a family-size box of crackers.
Ian, that's not a snack bag. That's a snack suitcase.
You can never have too many snacks at 30,000 feet.
Fair enough. Well, this is perfect timing because today's topic is the airport.
Perfect timing indeed. Everything from checking in to finally sitting down on the plane.
This is such a useful topic because so many of us fly at some point. For work, for family, for vacation.
And airport English can feel scary, even if your English is already pretty good. There are a lot of new words in one small building.
True. So today we'll walk through the whole process together, step by step, and you'll learn exactly what to say.
Quick tip before we start. If you want to hear this more slowly, tap the settings icon on YouTube, choose playback speed, and pick whatever feels comfortable for you.
Great tip. Okay, Ian, let's start at the beginning. You just walked into the airport. What's the first thing you do?
Honestly, the first thing I do is panic a little and look for a screen.
The departures board.
Yes, that big screen with all the flight information. Airline, flight number, destination, and the status.
You find your flight, and it tells you which counter to go to for check-in.
Right. My flight to Tokyo is JL 765, and last time I checked, it said counter 22.
See, that wasn't so scary.
The screen part isn't scary. The part where I have to find counter 22 in a building the size of a small country, that's scary.
The counters are usually numbered in order, so you just follow the numbers. Counter 18, 19, 20, and keep walking.
I always walk the wrong direction first, every time. It's like a personal tradition.
A very inefficient tradition.
A proud one, though. Okay, so you get to the counter and then what?
You check in. That means you show your passport and your ticket, and the agent gives you your boarding pass.
The boarding pass is the golden ticket. Without it, you're not getting on that plane.
Exactly. It has your name, your flight number, your seat number, and your boarding time.
I usually have mine on my phone now. No more paper.
I still like a paper one as backup. What if your phone dies?
Stacy, you have a backup for your backup.
I like being prepared. Anyway, at the counter, they'll also ask about your bags.
This is the moment of truth. Will my suitcase be too heavy?
How much can you check in usually?
Depends on the airline, but often it's one big suitcase around 23 kilograms, plus one small carry-on bag you keep with you.
And what's in your carry-on?
My laptop, my headphones, a book I probably won't read, and, of course, the snack suitcase.
You keep the snacks in your carry-on, not your checked bag?
Absolutely. I'm not trusting my gummy bears to the cargo hold.
Very wise. Okay, so let's imagine we're actually at the counter now.
Let's do it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Passport and ticket, please.
Here you go. 1 passport, 1 ticket, and a lot of excitement.
I can see that. Are you checking any bags today?
Just this 1 suitcase. Everything else stays with me.
Please place it on the scale. Okay, it's 22 kilograms. You're just under the limit.
Phew, that was close.
Would you like a window or an aisle seat?
Window, please. I want to see the clouds the entire flight.
Perfect. Here's your boarding pass. You're in seat 34A, boarding at gate 15, and boarding starts at 3:40.
Thank you so much.
See? Not scary at all.
Fine, that part wasn't scary. I'm saving my fear for security.
Ah, yes, security. The part everyone gets a little nervous about.
It's not that it's hard, it's that it always feels like I'm forgetting a step.
Let's break it down. First, you take out your laptop and put it in its own tray.
Separate tray, always. I learned that the hard way once. I left it in my bag and they made me go back and do it again.
Classic first-timer mistake. Then, jacket off, belt off, and anything metal out of your pockets.
Coins, keys, my lucky pen, everything goes in the little tray.
And liquids need to be in a small, clear bag, under a certain size.
This is where I always lose a perfectly good bottle of water. I forget, I walk up with a full bottle, and they take it away.
You could just drink it before the line.
I could. Do I? No. I stand there sadly and drink half a liter of water in 10 seconds like it's a competition.
That's a strange way to hydrate.
It works, though. Okay, so bins are filled, and then we walk through the metal detector.
And hope it doesn't beep.
Mine beeps constantly. Last time it was my belt buckle. The time before that, it was change I forgot in my back pocket.
What did they say?
Sir, can you step over here, please? Which is the scariest sentence in the English language.
Ha! It's really not that serious. They just check you with a small wand, and then you're free to go.
I know that now. The first time, I thought I was getting arrested.
You were not getting arrested, Ian.
I know that now. In the moment, my brain goes straight to worst case scenario.
Well, here's a tip for everyone watching. Empty your pockets before you even get to the front of the line. It saves so much time.
I've heard that tip 100 times and I still don't do it.
Old habits.
Very old habits. Once you're through, you grab your things, put your belt and shoes back on, and you're officially in the departures area.
The best part of the airport, honestly.
The departures lounge is basically a small city. Shops, restaurants, coffee places, everything.
It's also where you can finally relax a little, now that check-in and security are done.
I always get hungry the second I sit down in that area, every single time.
Even after eating breakfast at home?
Especially after eating breakfast at home. Airport hunger is a mystery of science.
So what do you usually get?
Coffee first, always. And then I look around at every restaurant option like I'm choosing my last meal.
It's not your last meal, Ian. There's food on the plane, too.
I don't trust that food yet. I need backup food.
More snacks?
More snacks.
I usually just get a coffee and sit near my gate with a book. I like knowing exactly where I need to be.
You're the opposite of me. I like to explore a little. Check out the shops, look at the duty-free.
Duty-free is dangerous. That's where I always spend more money than I planned.
Duty-free means you don't pay tax on certain items. So perfume, chocolate, alcohol, it can actually be a bit cheaper there.
The problem is, everything smells incredible and looks beautiful, and suddenly you're holding 3 things you didn't plan to buy.
Last time I went in for gum and came out with sunglasses.
That's the duty-free effect. It gets everyone eventually.
I regret nothing. The sunglasses were great.
Okay, so once you've eaten, shopped, and calmed down a little, what's next?
Finding the gate. And this is where things sometimes go wrong for me.
What usually goes wrong?
The gate changes. It happens more than you'd think. You check the board, it says gate 15, and then 20 minutes later it says gate 31.
That's why it's smart to check the departures board again before you walk anywhere.
I've learned this lesson painfully. Once I walked all the way to gate 15, sat down, got comfortable, and then heard my flight called from gate 40.
40 gates away?
It felt like a marathon. I was speed walking through the entire airport with my snack suitcase bouncing behind me.
Did you make it?
Barely. I was the last person to board. Very dramatic entrance.
This is why I like to arrive at my gate early and just wait there.
You wait for an hour at the gate?
I read my book. It's peaceful. No stress, no running.
My way is more exciting.
Your way is more chaotic.
Same thing, really. Okay, so once you're actually near the gate, waiting, what happens next?
They start boarding by groups. You'll hear an announcement calling different groups to line up.
They usually call families with small children first and passengers who need extra help.
Then first class or business class if the flight has it.
Then it goes by number, Group 1, Group 2, and so on.
What group are you usually in?
Honestly, I never remember to check until I hear my group called and panic search my pockets for my boarding pass.
It's printed right there on your pass, Ian.
I know, I just enjoy a little drama before boarding.
You enjoy a lot of drama, generally.
This is true. Once your group is called, you line up, they scan your boarding pass, and you walk down that long hallway to the plane.
That hallway is called the jet bridge, by the way. It connects the gate to the actual airplane door.
The jet bridge. I never knew it had a name. I just called it the Tunnel to Adventure.
That's not the official name, but I like it.
And then finally, you're on the plane, you find your seat, and the trip has officially begun.
One thing worth mentioning, if your flight isn't direct, you might have a layover. That's when you land somewhere else first and wait to catch a connecting flight.
I had a layover in Seoul once, 2 hours, just enough time to eat something and stretch my legs before the next flight.
Some layovers are short like that, and some are much longer, which can actually be nice if you've never visited that city.
True. Okay, and once you're finally in your seat on the plane,
You listen to the safety instructions, you buckle your seatbelt, and you get ready for takeoff.
I always get a little nervous right before takeoff, but then it passes fast.
It's completely normal, and sometimes during the flight, you might feel the plane shake a little. That's called turbulence.
Turbulence used to scare me so much. Now I just hold my coffee a little tighter and keep watching my movie.
That's the right attitude. It's usually nothing serious, just the plane moving through rough air.
Good to know. All right, I think we've officially made it from the front door of the airport to a comfortable seat on the plane.
A whole journey, and a lot of useful English along the way. Let's practice something useful. Ordering food or coffee at the airport. It sounds simple, but people get nervous about it.
They really do. It's the same as ordering anywhere else, just faster because there's usually a line behind you.
Let's do a quick example. I'll be the barista, you be the customer.
Perfect. I'm always the customer in real life anyway.
Hi there, what can I get for you today?
Hi, can I get a medium latte and a turkey sandwich, please?
Sure thing. For here or to go?
To go, please. I'm about to run to my gate.
No problem. That'll be $12.
Here you go. Keep the change.
Thank you. Have a great flight.
See? Not scary at all. Just polite, simple sentences.
The key phrases are, can I get, or I'd like, and then whatever you want.
And for here or to go is something you'll hear everywhere, not just at airports.
Exactly. It's one of those small phrases that's incredibly useful once you notice it.
I didn't understand it the first time I heard it. I just said yes, and the poor cashier had no idea what I meant.
What happened?
She just smiled kindly and gave me a cup with a lid, so I think she guessed to go for me.
A true hero of customer service.
Honestly, yes.
Okay, since we're talking about airport chaos, tell me your worst travel story.
Oh, easy. I once almost missed a flight because I fell asleep at the gate.
No.
Yes, I was so tired from waking up early. I sat down, closed my eyes for just a second, and woke up to hearing my name on the announcement.
They called your name?
Final call for passenger Ian. Please proceed to gate immediately. I have never run so fast in my entire life.
Did you make it?
Barely. My shoes weren't even fully on. I was holding them.
That's chaotic, even for you.
What about you? You seem too organized to have a disaster story.
I actually do have one. I once went to the wrong airport.
Wait, what? How?
My city has 2 airports. I booked a flight from one, and I confidently drove to the other one, completely sure I was right.
When did you realize?
When I checked the departures board and my flight simply wasn't there, my stomach dropped.
What did you do?
I took a very expensive taxi ride across the city, checking the clock every 30 seconds.
Did you make it?
Just barely. I was the last passenger to board, completely out of breath, apologizing to everyone.
So we've both had our dramatic sprint through an airport.
It seems to be a universal experience.
A very stressful universal experience. At least now we have funny stories to tell.
Everything is funnier once it's already over. Speaking of that, let's slow down and review the most useful words from today.
Great idea. Let's go through them together. First word, check-in.
To check in means to arrive and register for your flight, usually by showing your passport and ticket and getting your boarding pass.
You can say, we need to check in 2 hours before the flight. It's also used at hotels. You check in when you arrive.
Next, boarding pass.
This is the paper or digital ticket you get after checking in. It has your flight number, seat, and gate information.
You can't get on the plane without it, so keep it somewhere safe.
Or on your phone, like a modern person.
Next word, security.
Security is where they check your bags and check you to make sure everyone on the plane is safe. You walk through a metal detector and your bags go through a scanner.
We say go through security as a phrase. It took us 20 minutes to go through security.
Next, departures board.
This is the big screen showing flight numbers, destinations, times, and gate information. You check it to find your check-in counter and later your gate.
The opposite is the arrivals board for flights landing.
Next, gate.
The gate is the specific door you walk through to get onto the plane. It has a number like gate 15, and it can sometimes change.
So always double-check the departures board, especially close to boarding time.
Painful lesson learned. Next, carry-on.
A carry-on is the small bag you keep with you on the plane, as opposed to your checked luggage, which travels separately.
My carry-on today has a laptop, headphones, a book, and, let's be honest, snacks.
Consistent to the very end. Next, duty-free.
Duty-free shops sell products without certain taxes, so things like perfume, chocolate, and alcohol can be a little cheaper there.
They're usually located right after security, in the departures lounge.
And extremely tempting.
Next word, layover.
A layover is when your flight isn't direct, and you land somewhere else first before catching a connecting flight to your final destination.
You can say, I have a 2-hour layover in Seoul, or my layover was long enough to explore the city a little.
Next, boarding group.
Airlines usually board passengers in groups, called by number or by category, like families first, then business class, then group 1, 2, and 3.
Always check your boarding pass to know your group, unlike some people.
No comment. And our last word, turbulence.
Turbulence is when the plane shakes a little because of rough air. It sounds scary, but it's a normal part of flying.
You might hear the pilot say, "We're expecting some turbulence. Please keep your seatbelt fastened."
So to review, check-in, boarding pass, security, departures board, gate, carry-on, duty-free, layover, boarding group, and turbulence.
10 really useful words for your next trip.
Try to use 2 or 3 of them this week, even if you're not flying anywhere.
Okay, let's go over everything we covered today.
We started at check-in, where you show your passport and ticket and get your boarding pass.
Then we talked about security. Laptops out, liquids in a clear bag, pockets empty.
A lesson I clearly still need to practice.
We explored the departures lounge with its shops, restaurants, and very tempting duty-free stores.
We talked about finding your gate, watching for gate changes, and boarding by group.
And we ended with actually getting on the plane, learning about layovers and turbulence.
A full journey from the front doors of the airport to your seat by the window.
All useful phrases you can use the next time you travel, in almost any airport in the world.
And even if you're not flying soon, this vocabulary shows up in movies, in books, in conversations about travel.
Exactly. English for real life. That's always our goal here.
Okay, it's time for our favorite part.
The question of the day.
Today we have 2 questions, so answer one or both.
First, what is the most interesting or funniest thing that has happened to you at an airport?
Mine is obviously the time I ran to gate 40 with my snack suitcase.
Second question, If you could fly anywhere tomorrow, where would you go?
Anywhere at all. A beach, a big city, the mountains, anywhere.
Write your answer in the comments, even just 1 or 2 sentences.
We read every single comment. It's honestly our favorite part of the week.
So please don't be shy. Practice your English with us. Thank you so much for watching today.
This was such a fun topic. Airports are stressful in real life, but apparently very fun to talk about.
Especially with your snack suitcase stories.
They never get old. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone learning English too.
And subscribe to Speakeasy FM so you don't miss our next episode.
Remember, a little practice every day adds up to real progress.
Even 5 minutes counts.
From both of us,
Keep learning, keep practicing.
and have a wonderful day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.